Hello users, and welcome to another episodic installation of Above It All, the show where I ask you this question. What is more offensive to you? This image, the vandalism, the property damage, or the death of someone in police custody? I want to read this little tidbit here. This is the reason of the protests that are happening in Salt Lake City. The Salt Lake City Police Department announced Thursday that the two officers who fired 34 shots at Bernardo Palacios Carbajal were in policy when they killed the 22-year-old man. The decision was the final administrative review of the use of deadly force by officers Kevin Fortuna and Neil Iverson. Salt Lake City District Attorney Sim Gill last week announced the officers were legally justified in their actions and he would not file criminal charges, and a police civilian review board exonerated the officers earlier this week. Now, so what is more offensive to you? Firing 34 shots at someone and killing them, or throwing a bunch of red paint on a federal building or on a district attorney's building? What is more offensive to you? Because the cops who murdered someone, they're exonerated, no charges. However, the people that are throwing paint on this building, Black Lives Matter protesters could face life sentences for mischief charges in Utah. A 20-year-old throwing paint on a fucking office can be imprisoned for 80 years, while murderers are exonerated. What is more offensive to you? Vandalism or murder? If your answer is vandalism, chances are you're a fucking idiot. So let me read a little bit from this and give you some more understanding. Several Black Lives Matter protesters in Utah could face up to life in prison if they're convicted for splashing red paint and smashing windows at the Salt Lake County District Attorney's Office during demonstrations against racial injustice. Prosecutors announced this week that the felony criminal mischief charges, which carry a gang enhancement, are justified because protesters allegedly teamed up to cause thousands of dollars in damage. Now, what's worse? Thousands of dollars in damage or the loss of human life? If your answer is thousands of dollars in damage, chances are you're a fucking idiot. So I want to talk about this because this is a basic humanity test. If you think rioters and looters, Antifa terrorists, rioters and looters, if that is what you do, if that's what you're in the middle of typing in the comment section, I want to ask you, where is your sympathy? Where is your empathy? Where is your humanity? If it was your brother or your child or your father or your friend who is gunned down by cops and then the cops got away with it, would you feel the same way? Oh, I wouldn't, because my friend or family wouldn't resist arrest. Bro, what? Like, really, again, I really want to understand what it is that you are having a fucking issue with. Because inevitably, there's going to be people in the comment section, within 12 hours, there always are, scroll down, check it out, people saying, good, lock 'em up, terrorist, god dang. Those are the same people that have spent 8 years under the Obama administration claiming, when the gun god dang old bango gonna take my guns, I'm gonna poo-poo, got government tyranny. Those same people are advocating for 80-year fucking prison sentences for fucking paint, for petty fucking mischief. Shit that teenagers would do on mischief night before Halloween. Like, this is seriously fucked in the head if you think that. You are a problematic individual and you don't deserve to participate in society. If you want to be an individualist, go live in the woods somewhere. Go live in a cave in the mountain. Go live on an island or something. Get the fuck away from us. If you want to live in a society, it is basic rules and regulations that you think murder is worse than petty property damage. Shit that can be fixed within 36 hours, looking brand spanking new, probably looking better than it did before because I got a new paint job. That is not more problematic than the loss of a 22-year-old man's life. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck what they did. Okay, I don't. Because cops do not have the power of the judge, jury, and executioner. That is denying people due process. That is what, when a cop murders someone, that is denying them due process. Cops' role is to apprehend them and let the courts and judges take control from there. Cops do not get to be the judge. Cops do not get to be the jury. Cops do not get to be the executioner. If you think they do, chances are you don't believe in the Constitution to the United States. And if you don't believe in the Constitution to the United States, can you stop saying law and order? Can you stop saying, like, vandals will be attacked? Can you stop saying terrorists will be prosecuted? Because you don't believe in law and order. If you don't believe in the basic of like 10 amendments of the Constitution of the United States, you don't believe in anything. All you believe is promoting your fascist agenda, whether or not you're conscious of it or not. So here's an idea. How about you wake the fuck up? How about you realize that the cops and the criminal justice system in this country is broken, and it is organized in such a way to hurt the poor, hurt the black, hurt the trans, hurt the queer, hurt everybody, hurt every single person that isn't a rich white man, because that's what they're for. There are people that have gone to jail for 40 years for killing someone who assaulted them or raped them. There are children who are in jail right now for murdering their assailants, their molesters. There are people that are in jail right now for throwing a Molotov cocktail, right? And there are cops walking the streets. Look at Louisville, Kentucky with the murder of Breonna Taylor. Those people are walking free. Why? Because we don't live in a fair and just society. We live in a clown world. We live in a bizarro world. We live in the Twilight Zone. And if you're still defending the cops, chances are you are a psychopath. And I hope to God that you never have to deal with the shit that we've had to deal with from the police. But it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time before you get pulled over, and next thing you know, you're dead. Wake the fuck up. Join us. Help us overthrow this stupid system and have actual equality for once in the country that is apparently based on equality. You keep talking about freedom and liberty, but freedom for who? Liberty for who? Certainly not the people being murdered by police on a daily basis. Wake up, please. It's getting sickening and tiring to deal with your dumbass comments. Thank you for watching. And if you are going to protest or if you are going to demonstrate, be careful, wear a mask, do not be identified, do your best, because this is war. They are unleashing full guns blazing. This is cancel culture. Sending someone to prison for their entire lives for a fucking throwing a paint can on a building, that is cancel culture. Someone saying, hey, I disagree with that, is like when someone says that trans people are icky, that is not cancel culture. That's you being a crybaby. Wake the fuck up, get real, get serious. Thank you for watching.